Welcome, race fans. We are back here tonight with Top Fuel Indy Series. Not a big field here tonight. I think everybody are a little bit scared of Phillip Island. They did have a good turnout here last season when they ran this track, but I don't know. Some guys may not care for this track. I love this track. It's pretty awesome. A lot of elevation changes and a lot of turns. So, all right, let's run down through the points here coming into tonight as they are qualifying right now. They got quite a lengthy qualifying time, so we'll go down through the points here. Michael Jeans is our points leader right now, 19 points over Travis Browder. Now, they haven't put the drop points in yet. If they put the drop points in, which would go in after tonight, actually Travis Browder would be the points leader. But he is not here tonight, so or at least we haven't seen him yet anyhow. He's still got time to make it in here before qualifying is over, but he is 19 points back. Mark Walker in third place, 26 points behind the leader. Scott Brinson moves up 2 positions last week to fourth. He is 27 points behind the leader. Mark McFadden picked up 2 positions last week, goes into fifth. He is 37 points back. Kevin O'Brien in 6th place, picking up 2 positions as well. 39 points behind the leader. Paul Crumright dropped 3 positions last week, is now 40 points behind the leader. Chase Hudson is still holding on to 8th, but he dropped 7 positions. He is currently, I guess, hour change on his job, so he may be hit and miss here coming back for some races this season. Ernie Ludwig, 9th. He is 54 points behind the leader. And Nate Siefker, picking up 4 positions last week, going into the top 10, is 57 points behind the leader. So quite a point spread there between 1st and 10th. But, you know, this is early in the season here, so they got 16 races counting tonight. So this was only race number 5. Race number 5 out of 20, so they got a lot of racing to go here yet. So that is the points coming into tonight, folks. And bear with me for 1 second. You might see something go across the screen here because I'm trying to get stuff spread out around my screens. This is pretty wild. I've got 3 screens and they're full. They're all full. This is crazy. Trying out some new overlays tonight, folks, so hopefully you like them. These are actually the ones that Charles and I will be using permanently here. He uses them permanently now. I'm kind of trying to learn them, so bear with me, please. There's a lot of buttons and a lot of bells and whistles that goes along with this. So bear with me for tonight here. I figured this would be a good night to kind of play with it a little bit, being this is a road course. There won't be any cautions. So it might be a good thing. Well, Jake Fox taking the pole so far. Uh-oh. Ain't going to take the pole that way. Whoopsie. Siefker in second. Might be a little bit of dead air tonight, folks. I talked to Scott about it, you know, because it's kind of a small field here tonight. There may be some dead air here tonight because kind of hard to find things to talk about when you only got 8 or 9 drivers. So, like I said, just bear with me. It's given me time to kind of study and learn all these buttons and where all of them go and what they do, and there's just so much behind all this. This is pretty wild. Well, thank you, Travis. Yeah, I like them too. They're pretty invasive on my computer. I don't know why. I mean, I have yet to figure that out. Why they're pretty hard on my processor. Charles doesn't have a problem. He's got a 10-core processor. I've only got a quad-core, and they're a little more intense on the processor than IRTVO is. but we'll do our best. I know it's got my computer pretty warm right now. Well, thank you all for joining us. We appreciate that very much. Please do subscribe. And, okay, who already gave us a thumbs down? Really? Somebody's already got to come in here and give us a thumbs down. Okay, so it's going to be a nightly thing. So what I'm going to have to do, hate to do this again, but I guess I'll have to go back and disable all the thumbs up and thumbs down so nobody can do it. Yep. It's a shame you got to do that. Oh well. Well, an i3's, no, that's really not that bad. Sure, you may have to turn, what kind of a graphics card you got, Travis? What kind of a graphics card you got? You know, because I know iRacing's a lot more CPU intensive than graphic. I do know that, but well, we got a few sponsors we want to thank here tonight, folks. HRE Motorsports. Check them out. A great dirt league there. They do run a lot of dirt races, and they're very good team effort there. Colby Paints, iPaints, excuse me, and PPCS for water cooling on your computer. You can check them out, and also by Rustic Decor. So those are our sponsors for tonight's race. Oh, integrated. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you might want to think about getting a new computer there, buddy. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but yeah, or is it upgradable? Could you upgrade that computer? I mean, does it have you know, some of the computers you buy like at Walmart or some of them, they're really not upgradable. You know, they've got all integrated stuff in their power supplies and graphics card, and you can't upgrade them. There's no like slot to put a different graphics card on a motherboard, or you know. But is there a chance you could upgrade it? Yeah, these are the overlays Charles has been using, Aaron. I'm trying to. I figured this would be a good time for me to try it out tonight here because of being no cautions here. You know, no cautions tonight. So, Michael the King Lawler in there, very good. Making it in with the DeVille Biss. If any of you are familiar with DeVille Biss, they make spray cup guns for like painting cars. A lot of air equipment, not just paint, mainly paint guns, but spray guns. But they do a lot of other stuff too. So I know we used to use them where I used to work many years ago. DeVille Biss, they were pretty good guns. Kevin O'Brien, our Aussie buddy. And I got to make a correction here now. Jake Fox is from New Zealand. New Zealand, not Australia. If I said Australia the last week there, I apologize, Jake. But he let me know about it today. Not from Australia. I'm from New Zealand. But he's turned into top time right now. That's pretty good. Looks like we may have 9 drivers. Brad Truax was in, but he's been having connection problems, and I don't. That's he He's been in and then dropped out twice, so he may not be coming back. Definitely having major connection problems tonight. All right, about 6.5 minutes left here in, coming down to 6.5 minutes left in qualifying. Yeah, they used to use them in the presses a lot, Aaron. They were a lot cheaper than the Binks ones that we used to have. Binks for the hand spray guns were, gosh, them things were like $600, and the DeVille Biss was like 180 or something. And they were cheaper, but they were actually, they lasted longer. They were easier to clean. Everything. They were pretty good guns. I liked them. I had one, but I lost it after I got down here, if you can imagine that. Nate Seifker taking the top position now. Woohoo, go Nate. Aaron, does it look okay? I mean, it looks to me like it's a little jerky at times. Does it look okay? LOBE, what's that? Oh, yeah, lube, yeah. Yeah, lube presses, yep. At the presses, yep. No, I didn't see that. They scammed you. How did they scam you? Well, that kind of sucks. Wow. It's not upgradable. Well, you know, you could always look at buying maybe you can buy cases reasonable. Power supplies are really cheap, and depending on what you want, motherboards aren't too bad. They're not too expensive. What's most expensive is the processors. But I would definitely go with an i7. If you can afford an i7, you don't have to buy like a top i7. You could buy a cheaper one, a lower one. But having a quad core really does make a difference, especially for iRacing. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what they tell you. Yeah, they tell you all kinds of stuff just to make the sale. Brinson, 4th place right now. One thing, Kevin O'Brien's got to pick up a lot of time. Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah, it's got a little stutter to it, but it's not that bad. It looks pretty good. Otherwise, you can see the rocks and everything they're throwing up on the track.
Yeah, well, these overlays are pretty intrusive to my quad core. They hit my quad core hard. I don't know why. There's something that's not optimized with them or whatever, and every now and then I can see it on my screen, so I know it's coming over the broadcast. Most of the time it looked pretty good, but every once in a while I get just a little like stutter.
Well, you can see that it's this track's pretty big track as it is, and pretty detailed with all the cars along the track and everything else too, so that doesn't help.
Yeah. Well, I gotta figure out I gotta learn how to run it and everything, so I figured this would be a good night for it.
kind of like the ones you've been running. I do kind of like the ticker, but you don't go as the top 4, but serves its purpose.
Well, yeah, but it scrolls through. I mean, just like my other ones do.
Yeah.
But we only got 9 drivers in here tonight. You guys sitting on pit road. Michael Jeans is going to take over the point lead here tonight. I mean, he's got it right now, but after they add the drop weekend, it'll change. And if Travis Browder would have been here tonight, he would have actually gotten the pole, or took over the points lead.
Where's Chase?
He's working. He's going to just try to make races whenever he can.
What about the other one? I can't even think of his name now. The blue car that was always running against him.
Adam Blocker?
Blocker, that's it.
He's no longer in the league.
Oh. That stinks.
Oh, there's a big wreck. Jake Fox retook the point there from Nate Siefker. Well, they're just about ready to wrap up the qualifying. Next, we're going to move on to gridding up.
Alright, well, I'm going to go down there and say hey to Brinson real quick, and then I'm going to go get ready for work.
Okay, he'll probably try to talk you into racing.
What's the point this late for me?
Yeah. Yeah, you got to go to work here in 20 minutes. Or, I'm sorry, you got an hour.
I don't even have the track anyway, so it wouldn't do me any good.
Yeah.
Alright, then.
Okay. The guys sitting on pit road. All right, Travis. Lawler's the only one left out on the track here. They're coming down to the last few seconds. I didn't get the national anthem in. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn these overlays, so I apologize. No national anthem tonight, folks. Sorry. Man, I don't like that stutter. Tell you what, we'll fix that in a hurry. We can fix that. We have the technology. Just give me a minute and we'll be back up here.
Caution somewhere, caution.
Sorry, I just can't do it, man. It's just so intrusive on my system. I don't like that. I just don't like it. We're gonna have to come up with plan B on that or something. But anyhow, we're back out of here. Okay, let's run down through the qualifying order here, folks. Starting on the pole, Jake Fox with a 1 minute 13.609. Congratulations, to him for grabbing the pole. Nate Siefker will start on the outside of the front row in second. Uh-oh, this crashed now. Why did it crash? Come on. What's going on?
Caution somewhere, caution.
Okay, let's try this again. Scott Brinson starting third, Michael Jeans fourth, Mark Walker fifth, Michael Lawler, the King Lawler there, will start sixth place, Paul Crumry seventh, and Ernie Ludwig eighth. Kevin O'Brien ninth, and and then it crashed again. So these guys are joining right at the end of qualifying, and that's what's messing it all up. So
Caution somewhere, caution.
That's why it keeps crashing. They've had 2.5 hours to join, but they joined right at the last second. All right, I'll get this underway here. Well, I don't even want to get into that, Travis. I don't even want to talk about it. It's kind of aggravating to me, that whole thing. I just don't get it. I don't get what's the matter with people. But anyhow, we're back. Ready to go here. Sorry about that. Dang. Well, we're just about ready to get the green flag anyhow. Like I said, there may be a little bit of a dead air tonight. I apologize, but there really ain't a whole lot to talk about out here with only 9 cars in the race. Actually 8, because it doesn't look like Michael Lawler might. I don't know, he started. All right, here we go. Pace car in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green. 55 laps looking at these boys. Should be a pretty good race, though. Even though there is only 9 of them in here, it should be still pretty decent. Kevin O'Brien just went to the back of the field. Where'd he go? There he is. Just went to the back of the field. Oh, Siefker going around. Drove it into the turn there a little bit too hot. He's okay though. I put Michael Jeans in second. I hear more wrecking back here. It looks like maybe Kevin O'Brien. Oh, we got a couple of them. Him and Michael Lawler got into it. I don't know if I can go back and check this out. Let's see what happened here. Oh, Kevin O'Brien just got loose on his own, but Michael Lawler had already gotten into the wall. Well, they do have one reset out here tonight, folks, so hopefully if they do have damage, they'll be able to get back out there. Jake Fox leading all so far, coming around to lap number 2. Going to be a long race for these guys tonight. I see the portal's not working right. Yeah, small field. I know. Well, not much has changed here, but Nate Siefker has picked up a couple more positions and got back into 4th now, so he's seemed to pick it up a little bit more. I don't know if Michael Lawler's still out there running. It's not recording his time, and I don't know why that is. Don't know why that is. Well, I think what we could do, being as it's going now, let me go ahead and try to restart that ATVO, and we'll see what it does. I just don't like that ticking. Give me a minute here. I'm still trying to practice with it anyhow. So, you know, if it works, good, but I just don't like that ticking. It's really invasive for some reason on my processor. I don't know why. I mean, I love this overlay. I love this. We'll try it again. Sorry for being all skitting around like that, but I do, you know, I want to kind of make sure that, oh, Scott Brinson went into 2nd. Awesome. Oh, Siefker going to get by him. A little bit of passing going on. I'm sorry if it looks a little jittery. I'm sorry. But I'm just trying this as, you know, we got to make this work because eventually I'm going to have to use this. Kind of coming
change
down.
The league logo up in the upper
Oh,
left.
yep. Sorry. Thank you. Like I said, I'm still learning this thing. That was a nice pass Nate Siefker just did. Got himself right back into 2nd, but he is, what, 8.5 seconds behind Jake Fox now. Jake's just out there, no man's land. Michael Jeans is closing in on Scott Brinson. Ernie Ludwig in 5th place. Mark Walker 6th. Paul Crumry 7th. Kevin O'Brien went a lap down now because of that wreck, that spin. And so is Michael Lawler. He is a lap down as well.
Lawler had to tow in.
Yeah.
And Kevin O'Brien used his reset. The front end damage was affecting him really bad to where he couldn't get up to speed.
Ah, okay. Oh,
he
that
had
makes
pitted
sense.
and used his reset, so
Yep.
that's why he is now a lap down.
Very cool. Thank you. Oh, Michael Jeans did get around Scott Brinson. Uh-oh, Scott. Oh, blinking. Major blinking going on. Oh, man, is he blinking. That's that Florida internet. Oh, man, is he blinking bad. I don't know if his mom's watching, but if she is, hello, Mrs. Brinson. Hope all is well.
I'll go down and find out what's going on with him.
He seems to be all right now. He just gets that every now and then. And Siefker is picking up a little bit of time on Jake Fox. Not much, but a little. I think he's had to kind of change up his driving quite a bit. Brinson, it's not counting his time or something here because of that blinking. It didn't count the last lap. It counted the lap, but not the time. Put it that way. They're really spread out around the track, but we do have a couple of them that are kind of close here. Mark Walker and Paul Crumry. They're in less than a second of, well, about a second from each other. Yeah, I think Aaron might be right. This might not be the right track to use this on, because this track is so demanding on your PC, because there's so much. There's the ocean and cars and background, but oh well, we'll deal with it. We got to use it eventually, so. I don't have any pictures for these guys. None of these drivers have any pictures. But we'll work on that. We'll get some pictures for these guys. I'm just learning all this stuff, folks. Bear with me. Siefker's down to 7.8 seconds behind the leader. Wow, big dramatic change right there, because now Nate Siefker is only 3 seconds behind the leader, Jake Fox. Siefker on the move here. I would say Jake Fox must have had a moment there or something. All right, the rustic decor onboard camera here with Scott Brinson. And he is starting to close a little bit on Michael Jeans. And back up with Nate Siefker. Nate is now within 2.9 seconds of the leader, Jake Fox. So those guys are, they are closing. Scott within 1.1 seconds of Michael Jeans. Mark Walker getting by Ernie Ludwig, goes into 6th place. Ernie back to 7th. Those three right together, Paul Crumrye, Mark Walker, and Ernie Ludwig. That's turning into be a pretty good battle here. Not sure why that's. Siefker down to 2.7, so he is closing a little bit. And he's coming to pit road. Oh, he's coming in there hot. Whoo! Looks like him and Jake Fox both coming into pit road. That just gave the lead up to Michael Jeans. He'll have to go around one more time in order to lead a lap. He didn't cross the line in time, I don't think, to get that lap. Oh no, he did. He did grab it, so he gets a bonus point. That just helps him in the points. Very good. I'm sure he'll be coming to pit road here next. Scott Brinson right behind him in 2nd. He may stay out if Michael comes to pit road. He may stay out to try to get a bonus point. That would be a much needed bonus point after picking up 2 positions last week in the points. He goes into 4th. He needs every bonus point he can get. He's right there on the bumper, pretty close to Michael Jeans, and they're both coming to pit road. All right, very good. I just gave the lead back to Jake Fox. Those two get off pit road. Jake Fox back in the lead with Nate Siefker right on his bumper, folks. Look at this race. Siefker around the outside of Fox. Oh, they make contact. Whoa, and bump and run puts Jake Fox into the gravel. He's not going to be a happy camper about that. He's got them dirt on them tires. He's going to have to kind of get that dirt off of there and get them tires clean. Wow, that's something you don't usually see, that kind of contact between the two leaders. Good Lord. And Siefker did have a moment, so he's coming back to pit road. He's got damage on that car. He's going to try to get that damage fixed. He's got to reset. Michael Jean's coming around. He will take over second place. Brinson in third. Oh, and Scott's off into the kitty litter. Wow. Get her going, buddy. That cost him a lot of time. Siefker now, oh, he's off into kitty litter. Wow, what's going on with Siefker all of a sudden? Oh, he's got them new tires. That's what it is. You got to give it about a lap or two to get a little bit of heat in the tires. Probably a lap here. This is quite a long race. But, yeah, it's, well, that's a bummer. He's battling with Michael Lawler. Lawler is a lap down. He finally lets him go. Since some battling with the front runners. But he's coming to pit road anyhow. Jake Fox still out there. He's got that little bit of damage on that rear wing there where him and Nate Siefker got together, but it apparently is not bothering him too awful much. A little bit of damage to the side pod. But he seems to be okay. Not losing any time, so I guess that the car's not damaged that bad. Jeans now has gotten away from Scott Brinson. 5.7 seconds back to Scott Brinson. Well, thank you all for joining us here, folks. We appreciate it. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm trying out these new overlays and trying to make them work, and I appreciate you guys being patient. That's pretty cool. Well, I don't know. Siefker's got a brand new car now, so let's see if he can make up some of that time on the track. He's actually a little over, well, about a third of a lap behind the leader. Yeah, about a third of a lap, I guess. Krumrye now into fifth. He's running real well. Paul said he didn't think he was going to run here that well tonight. He thought the track felt a little slick. He's doing quite well. Well, Jake seems to be running all right, even though he does have that little bit of damage. I'm sure if he'll have to come into pit road one more time. So when he does, I'm sure he'll use that reset, get back out there. It was just really unfortunate. Him and Nate got together. Just probably a little miscommunication or miscalculation on one of their parts there, or both of them. And racing that close together on a tight track like this can make it kind of difficult. So. Hey Brandon, how you doing? I think Travis stepped away for a little bit. I don't know who else is in chat. SCB, some of the guys there. Been kind of slow tonight. I had a lot of races going on tonight. Man, if you go look at the portal, gosh, I think they got about 5 or 6 of them scheduled up there. Pretty crazy. Lots going on iRacing tonight. Brinson trying to pick up some more time on Michael Jeans. How's Charles's broadcast going, Brandon? Going all right? I haven't had time to check it out, of course, but he's probably about done by now, I guess. I haven't had any admins in chat. Brandon, would you want to be an admin in there? I can make you a moderator in the chat if you want. Just kind of keep an eye on it if you're going to hang around. If you're not, I ain't going to worry about it. Paul Crumray up to 4th as he got around Nate Seifker. Nate started out really strong, and he's not winding up to be that. Man, he's really going backward. Well, let me know if you want to be a moderator. If you don't, that's fine. I understand. That's cool. I got a lot of moderators in there. I just don't want anybody banned. Nobody banned. Unless they're just being a total jerkwad. You can give them timeouts, though. All right. Now, if you say something, you'll see a wrench by your name. That means you're a moderator. Kevin O'Brien off the track. Gets it back going. I appreciate it, Brandon. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of my moderators are really busy tonight. I know Josh said he was probably not going to be able to make it here tonight because of his work. And Michael Lawler's won, but he's in the race. Of course, Charles is busy. A few of the other guys, I don't know what they're doing tonight. Might be racing or something. My usual moderators in chat. Brinson actually closing in on Michael Jeans. He's down to 2.2 seconds. Woohoo! Very cool. There you go. Ride along with Scott Brinson for a minute. Now that is weird. That is weird. It's probably maybe a setting in your browser, maybe maybe in your sound configuration on your computer or something. Yeah, it's something like along that, Brandon. Well, that's a good solid run right here going on. Nate Siefker now not far behind Paul Crumry. On a pretty good run. Crumry looking back on Nate Siefker here. You can see Paul Crumry back there. Right on his tail. Yeah, Paul's new painted car, 7-Up. That's going to be it. Ben is pretty much his major sponsor on all of his cars. His dirt car and all of his cars, man. Every car he drives has got 7-Up on it. Here goes Siefker to the inside. Made contact with him. Oh, no. Oh, no. You've got to be kidding me. Let's go back and take a look at this, folks. Golly. Terrible, terrible. Siefker comes up on him into the corner here. He pulls out, and then they just, I don't know, they got together, I guess, right there. And both of them are going to go into the wall. Him and Siefker. Siefker hit it hard. Now, he's got no resets left. Crumry, I do believe, has a reset. Wow, very unfortunate for both of those guys. Good Lord. Alright, well, they're both on pit road. Dang. Crumry's trying to drive his to pit road. I don't know. I don't know. He might be alright. I don't know. It's like the car's not driving right, but he's probably he's got very little downforce with all the damage on all that the ductwork around that car and all the air dams and everything. A lot of twisted metal on that car. Side pods damaged. Probably really difficult right now to drive. And he's coming to pit road. I think he does have a reset, so. Well, that put Scott Brinson now in second as he did get around Michael Jeans. Jeans goes back to third. Yeah, I don't know about that Facebook streaming. I don't know. There's some weird stuff about that. I don't think they've got it 100% perfected yet. And, you know, Charles said he was going to maybe try to talk them guys into just to go into YouTube or maybe even Twitch and YouTube or something, you know. And that would be kind of cool if he could do that. Crumry goes back to sixth, but he's still turning laps. He's got a brand new car now. Woohoo! Go get him, Paul. He is a lap down, but Nate Siefker is still sitting on pit road, though. He's going to be a couple of laps down after running so well out there. Mark Walker goes into fourth. Let's see, I know Jake Fox has led 31 laps. And let's see, who was the other leader? Michael Jeans, he led one. And I'm thinking Nate Siefker. No, Nate didn't. Okay. So only them two have led laps on tonight. Michael Jeans and Jake Fox. Well, he's going to have to pit one more time. But they got coming to the line will be 22 to go. And Jake's still driving with that damage on his car, and he's still pretty fast. Brinson is bearing down on him, though. He's down to 5 seconds, 4.8 seconds. Wow. He just chopped a bunch of time there. I don't think Fox is as fast in the corners right now as Scott Brinson. Scott's closing in big time. Jeans. Putting some pressure now on Scott. Hey, there's Mrs. Brinson. Hey, Mrs. Brinson. Good to see you. Hope all's well where you live. In the beautiful state of Tennessee. Never know, someday I might be up that way. Maybe, I don't know. I'll talk to Scott, see. I'm not sure I know where you live, but I'm not sure exactly. But just to say hello. But yeah, pretty good racing going on right now. Scott is in second, actually pulling away from Michael Jeans now. Jake Fox does clinch the most laps led, though. He's got 35 under the belt, 34, coming on 35. And Scott is bearing down on him big time. Scott hasn't led a lap yet today, but he wants to. More especially, he wants to lead that last lap. But these guys are going to have to pit one more time, so... And I think they're going to probably take that for a little while yet before they do make their final pit stop. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Doing okay. At least I didn't sleep through this week's race like I did last week. I couldn't believe I did that. It blew my mind. I don't know. I don't even have an explanation for it because I don't know what happened. I usually take an hour or two nap there before a race, and I don't know if I woke up and shut my alarm off and went back to sleep or what happened. Scott looking for the lead right here. Out driving Jake Fox in the corner. And Scott Brinson goes to the lead for the first time today. Woo! Go get him, Scott. He'll lead this lap and get that bonus point. That's what he was looking for. I think that... damage on Jake Fox's car is starting to show now. He's not as fast as he was. Michael Jeans is actually closing in on him now for second. And Scott's going to lead his first lap of the race. Yeah, go get him, Scott. Yes, ma'am. Woohoo! And Jeans does go to second, and I believe, yeah, Jake Fox is coming to pit road. He's going to use that reset now. There he goes. Now he's got a brand new car. Let's see what he does now. See if he can run them guys down. I don't know. He's quite a ways behind, but Scott's got a pit too, and so does Michael Jeans. They've got to come in one more time as well. Only 4 cars on the lead lap, and Mark Walker is actually not far ahead of Scott Brinson right now. But I don't know, maybe now that Scott's led a lap and he's got that out of the way, he might come to pit road and freshen up. Yep, that's what he's doing. Very good. Man, I guess I've known Scott long enough I can pretty much read his mind. And Michael Jeans is coming in with them too, so yeah, isn't that something? Do I know where Brandon's from? No, I do not. No, I do not. I made him a moderator because I hadn't had a moderator in there. Thankfully, you came along, and he's helping out tonight, so that's pretty cool. Well, Scott Brinson is away. Coming off pit road, getting back up to speed. This is going to kind of tighten them up a little bit here now. Michael Jeans, Jake Fox, all 3 of them going to be pretty close together. We could have a race to the finish. We know Jake Fox is fast. He's from New Zealand. New Zealand. That's pretty cool. He's from New Zealand. He had to clarify that. He said that I told everybody that he was from Australia. No, the only Aussie we got in here is Kevin O'Brien. He is from Australia. Yeah, but I kind of switched back and forth, Charles. I went back to the IRTVO, and then I said, you know what? I've got to get used to these. But if you watch the stream, you'll see a little bit of stutter here and there. Just a little bit. And still, you know what I forgot to do? You're going to kill me. You're going to kill me, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to try it because I want to see if it works. Uh-oh. Going to kill me. I got to do this, though, because I got to see if it works. This is a good time to test it. Let's see if that works. Oh, Kevin's spinning it. And Michael Jeans takes over the lead. That might have fixed it, you know, because I forgot to do that. Remember, Charles, I told you about that? I forgot. Man, my bad. I don't know if that helped any or not, but there was just a tick of a stutter in it. That seemed to have helped a little bit, maybe. Well, these 3 are racing here for this win, folks. We got 15 laps to go. And, man, I'm telling you what, these guys are hard at it right now. Brinson's just driving the wheels off of that thing to stay ahead of Jake Fox. He's closed up the gap on these guys quite a bit. Michael Jeans out front smiling right now. That's going to give him the points lead after tonight. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. Why it's doing that. It's got to be something with the timing screen. Because when I turn on that timing screen is when it goes. It really gets bad when I turn on the timing screen. Because them numbers are changing constantly. You know, your processor's working on that constantly. Brinson 3.2 seconds back. And Jake Fox, boy, he really fell off the pace. Must have had a moment. I missed it. Too busy looking at chat, I guess. But I think it'll be all right, though. You know, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when I'm done here. Oh, man, Jake's off the track again. He's not having a good run here to finish this race up. He's going to have to get with it. Michael Jeans and Scott Brinson are getting away. Yeah, I think it's a little better since I changed that to 120 frames. I completely forgot about that. You and I talked about it today, and it just slipped my mind. I want to catch up with you after the race, so I'll meet you over in TeamSpeak. I don't know if it's something with the timing screen or what that is. When I turn that on, it just like goes bloop, you know, and boy, it just starts doing that tick thing. It does it a little tiny bit with IRTVO, but it's not really noticeable. Brinson 3.29 seconds. Behind Jake Fox, quite a ways back, further than that. 21 seconds behind Scott Brinson now. That off-track incident there really cost him a lot of time. Mark Walker 4th. Ernie Ludwig in 5th place. Paul Crumry still running. Looking good, Paul. Oh, off the track, though. 6th place for Paul. I think Paul's getting fatigued, getting tired. But this is a long race. He's coming to pit road now. He's going to get, whoa, keep it on pit road. He'll get an unsafe pit entry for that probably. We got a few guys coming in. Looks like Jake Fox is back in on pit road. Back away. That cost him even more time. But definitely had something amiss there. And that one air dam on the front was damaged too, which they do fix that for free. That's over and above a reset. Hey, Happy Camper. How you doing there, Happy Camper? Mrs. Brinson, you could hit that sponsor button and give us a sponsor or leave a tip for us. That would be really cool. We haven't had a sponsor since a couple weeks ago. Charles actually sponsored. I can't do it. It won't let me. I don't think. Well, I should. I don't know. I didn't try. But that'd be kind of weird to sponsor yourself, wouldn't it? Brinson 3.7 seconds back as the laps are winding down, folks. Going to be getting to 10 to go here in another lap or two. And Kevin O'Brien has taken his car behind the wall. Looks like he'll be 8th place right now, but yeah, he's going to finish 8th. Nate Seifker's still sitting on pit road. I think he's calling it a day. Or a night. Day or a night, whichever. Hey, Adam. Yeah, pretty poor showing tonight. I think a lot of people don't like this track. It's a difficult track. Well, you know, Adam. Good to see you, though, there, brother. Kind of missed you being around. You know you're more than welcome to come in my team speak anytime. You know that. I don't think I need to tell you that. Brinson, 3.3 seconds back. Let's ride along and check out Scott's driving here. Ten to go. Better make that 9 to go. 9 more laps for Scott Brinson to close that gap on Michael Jeans. He did pick off a couple of tenths right there, down to 2.8 seconds. Jake Fox is still in third, but he is a long ways back, almost 50 seconds behind Scott. Only 3 of them on the lead lap. Everybody else is 1 or more laps down. Lawler up to 7th in the DeVille Biss car. Picked up a couple positions there from Nate Siefker and Kevin O'Brien. Kevin is out for the night. Crumright's got that new car, and he's out here doing the best he can here with holding on to 6th place. Battle up front here. Michael Jeans now has led 10 laps. He won't walk away with the most laps led tonight. Jake Fox will walk away with that. But we got 8 to go. Oh, what was that? Brake lockup. Oh no! Oh, Michael Jeans brake locked up and he just spun it right there. Well, that put Scott Brinson back in the driver's seat. He is back in the lead. Now Michael's back about 3.9 seconds behind Scott. Golly, I bet you'll be a little more careful next time going into that corner. Good Lord. It even scared me because it was just like he just come into the corner, all of a sudden it just made a left turn. That was weird. It was a weird glitch right there. It was in that sharp hairpin, that right-hander. He'll be coming up on that here in just a minute. Right here is where he lost it the last time. Didn't do the brake lock up that time. Good deal. Closed up a little bit on Scott, 3.6 seconds. Running out of laps, though, 7 laps to go. Brinson out front. Got to feel a little bit relieved now. He probably hated to see Michael spin, but he's probably glad he's got the lead back. He's just 7 laps away from victory lane. Been a long race for these guys. Actually, they knocked it out pretty quick, though. I've only been streaming an hour and a half, so they've actually knocked it out pretty quick. We'll be done here in another 10 minutes. Gene's down to 3.4 seconds. And he locked it up again, but he didn't lose it. Wow. He is really dreading that corner. He's got 6 more laps to do it. 6 more times he's got to go around that corner. Just trying to keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't do that again. Mark Walker in 4th. Solid run today for Mark. Matter of fact, I haven't seen Mark off the track. I'm not saying he hasn't been, but I just haven't seen him off the track. Turning some pretty good times. Ernie Ludwig, too. He's done an awesome job today. This is great for Ernie. He was way back in the field. If you remember, he started not dead last, but back there. And he's up to 5th. So another great run for Ernie. Crumry, he was running so well there. Him and Nate Siefker got together. And kind of ruined his chances of being in the top 5, but he's still okay. He's in 6th place, a couple laps down. Still having a good run. 5 to go for Scott Brinson to bring it home. Make that 4 to go when he crosses the line. 4 more circuits around Phillip Island, and he's got this in the bag here if he can stay ahead of Michael Jeans. Now Michael's really backed it off a lot here. He's now back 7 seconds behind Scott. Wow, that's a lot. Michael made it through the hairpin there, so he's got 3 more times to go around, go through that hairpin. Well, folks, thank you for riding along with all my tryouts here tonight, being patient with me. I appreciate that so much. Just trying different things here and trying to learn these new overlays. And I know there is a little bit of a stutter in there, but we're going to try to work on that. I'll get with Charles either tonight or tomorrow, and we'll try to see if we can't come up with something. I don't know what, but I don't like it, and you guys probably don't like it either. Maybe you don't notice it as much as I do. I notice it a lot. But you can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. They're right there. You'll find the full schedule. Charles and I are broadcasting every single night of the week. Dual broadcast. He has one going and I have one going at this. Sometimes, a lot of times at the same time. So he does more of the dirt races than I do. I got one coming up tomorrow night, DSRL. But he's got, I think, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night he does dirt races. So, but check out our schedule on the MaxSpeedTV.com page. You can also follow us along on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Two more laps for Scott Brinson. Be getting the white flag here. Got a 4.9 second lead over Michael Jeans. All right, white flag. One more lap to go. Now he has a 10.5 second lead over Michael Jeans. Wow. Michael must have had another slowdown moment. Pretty good race. Only 3 of them on the lead lap. That's pretty amazing stuff. Alright, just a couple more turns and Scott will have the victory in the bag. Mrs. Brinson, he's going to do it. Wow, what a smooth drive here tonight. This has got to really feel good to him. Here he comes. And there it is, green flag or checkered flag, and Scott Brinson brings it home, folks. Congrats to him. I don't know why he does that, but yep, congrats to Scott Brinson. We'll get down here just a minute and talk to him. He is our winner. Okay, I'm still learning this. Give me a minute. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. All right, let's get him up here. We'll talk to Scott first. Scott Brinson, you got a copy? Scott?
Yes, sir. I was just trying to give some congratulations out there at the end. Sorry about that.
Yeah, well, man, oh man. Well, tell me about the racer, because you was kind of nip and tuck there with Michael Jeans, and boy, he made I don't know, it looked like his wheels locked up and it made a sharp turn to the left. It was kind of looking like he was going to walk away with the win.
Oh, I kind of feel bad about that in a sense, because I kid you not, no more than 5 seconds before that happened, I went, here, kitty, 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 kitty. and my teammate goes meow, and no more than that happened, and he locked him up. Man, I apologized to him right after it happened. I was like, if I had anything to do with breaking your concentration, I apologize for that. But
oh my,
yeah, that one's kind of on me for that. And since I'm taking the blame here, I also want to apologize right here to Jake Fox that I got loose in front of him and he got into the back of me there, and I think had he not got into me and suffered whatever damage he suffered, he would have went on and probably won this race. So I got lucky tonight, man. It's been a long time since I got lucky in one of these deals, and I was telling Paul, man, you can't let a Notre Dame fan hang around when he's driving a Notre Dame car because we all know the luck of the Irish, and that's all that was tonight was pure luck. I pulled one out of my you-know-what tonight.
Yep. Well, congratulations, man. I'll tell you. Well, Mom's in chat. She said, congrats, Scott. Woohoo. So,
right on.
She's happy for you.
I hope you enjoyed the race, and I want to say hi to Brittany and Faith and Hayden. Hope you all enjoyed the race. Hope all the fans that tuned in enjoyed the race. I know we didn't have a great turnout here tonight, but we had a pretty entertaining race for the drivers, being that we only had 9 out there. I mean, wow, a lot happened with those 9 cars on the track, and
sure
I have
did.
never seen a road race in this league, and I don't know if you have, where the lead has changed quite like it did there at the end of the race.
Yeah, no, not like that. That was really odd, you know.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Man, I'm telling you. Well, congratulations, Scott. Anybody you want to thank for this victory?
Well, yeah, I just want to thank, like I said, I know we didn't have a great turnout, but I want to thank the guys that did turn out tonight. You know how road courses can be sometimes. This ties the second. Well, actually, it is the lowest turnout we've ever had, but we've had 2 of these races where we got 9. It happened to Spa one time. But as you know, it usually doesn't happen, and I'm sure at Charlotte next week we'll have 20 or 25. We'll be back to doing what we do. But just want to thank all the drivers that came out. I want to thank you for calling the race this week. I appreciate MaxSpeedTV, and of course you, Rudy, as always. And just want to thank all the fans for tuning in and all the people that support me.
Very good. All right, we'll go celebrate that win. You better give your mom a call. She'll probably be glad to talk to you.
I'm going to be telling her to be shipping me snickerdoodle cookies all the time because she's made me some snickerdoodle cookies and shipped them to me, and I got them in the mail today, and it turns out to be those are lucky snickerdoodle cookies. I may have to go get some milk instead of an ice cold Budweiser, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely, yes.
But thanks for the cookies, Mom. I appreciate it, and I love you very much. Brittany and the kids, I love you guys, too. Run home a dub!
All right. Okay, Michael Jeans. Whoops, you're on pit road or something there. I'm not sure you're at. There you go. There we go. Sorry about that. Trying to get you out from behind the wall, but
I'm here somewhere.
You come home second tonight. So congratulations on second, Michael. Boy, I'll tell you what, it was getting interesting at the end. Tell us about that wheel lockup.
Yeah, that killed the whole thing. I don't know what I was doing. I just had that one big slip there, and it just snowballed from there. I probably had 4 more offs by the end of the race. Just long race, hard.
Yeah.
So
well, we were watching you every time you come up to that hairpin turn after that. One more time, you did almost lock them up. They kind of slid a little bit, and I thought, oh man! But that thing, it was so weird, Michael. It was like when you hit the brakes, the car just like turned left.
Yeah, it was an interesting spin. That wasn't the first time I've had it do that to me. I've done it in practice a couple of times, so I wasn't surprised. It just
weird.
These things, you're just right on the edge of the brake balance. Too much front, and you slide the fronts, and you'll just miss the corner, and a little bit too much to the rear, and it'll just snap around on you. So it's always a mess. It's hard.
Well, you're going to walk away with the points lead here tonight because Travis didn't come out, so that's got to make you feel pretty good. I mean, you led 10 laps here tonight. You had the winning car. You had the winning position right there after Jake. Something happened to Jake there. I'm not sure.
He ran into the back of me.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
I lost it through the corner in front of him, and that's why I was saying he would have probably won this race had it not been for that.
Oh, okay. Well,
not discrediting Michael or anything, but Jake was obviously clearly the class of the field.
Well, I drug him up here, but apparently he doesn't want to be interviewed.
Sure, he's still down in our channel.
I know I drug him up, but he went back down.
might be declining an interview.
Well, why don't you find out for me, Scott?
Yeah, Jake
Please.
had the best car. Scott ran a good race. I just messed up and cost myself the whole.
Yeah.
You know, I was just happy that I got to lead a lap early on that first section. So that was my first lap to even lead on a road course in this league. So I was happy with that.
I'll bet you were. Well, what do you think about taking the points lead over? Happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. But I know it's still a long season. We still got 15 more races, so
yeah,
it ain't close to being over.
Right. All right. Well, anybody got to thank for the second place finish?
My beautiful and very patient girlfriend. I had her come over here during that first stint, do my fuel calculations for me. I forgot to do them in practice, so
awesome.
Having her help me out, and of course Scott from the league and Rudy, you put on a great broadcast. There wasn't many of us here, but it looks like you kept everybody entertained and my teammates.
Well, it was actually a pretty entertaining race, and more than I thought it would be. It was kind of the beginning kind of got a little boring there, and then it was like, boy, then it started getting really interesting. And the end of it, you guys made a heck of a interesting finish on this. So, I mean, I would have never even thought that Scott would have got by you the way you were running. You were just like on rails once you got out there in the lead, But
plus, I was damaged.
Yeah. But all right, well,
I even when he got by me, I started reeling him in, and then I'd have another off. So Scott just played he played his strategy right. Kept his car fairly straight, and he come out on top.
He sure did. All right, well, thanks for talking with us, Michael. Congrats on second, and congrats on taking over the points lead. And we'll see you next week at Charlotte.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right, Jake Fox, you got a copy.
Sure have, Rudy.
Yeah, well, our New Zealand buddy got that right.
Thank you. Thanks, mate.
Well, tell me about the race out there, and man, we seen you and Nate Seifkirk got together, and man, tell me about all that, man. It was like really bad there for a while.
Well, Nate obviously had a spin right at the start, and I got a nice lead. And then I had a spin earlier on. He was slowly catching me up. And then at the pits, he caught up right behind me, and we were both behind each other at the pit exit entry as soon as we left the pits. And he went for the inside. I saw him coming, so I went to defend. And I braked, whether it was a little early or not, I don't know. But he just because there's no brake lights on this, so he just come straight over the back, which I felt real bad for, because it effectively ruined his race. And then I just tried to chug around with a slower car to save fuel. But just bad luck, mate. I had the pace to win it. But congrats to Scott for his win, and Michael for the podium.
Yeah, very good.
It was good fun out there, and it was entertaining for the viewers the way it was going.
Well, you walked away with the most laps led tonight. You led 35 laps, so I think you get a bonus point for that, don't you, Scott? Can't hear you.
Yes, he does.
Okay. Thank you.
Got me that time. Sorry, my button's been acting up here lately, and I guess my connection tonight at times was pretty bad. Breaking up.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, but it's straightened out.
Internet.
It's straightened out. Yeah, it's that Florida internet.
Thankfully, man. Thankfully, I'd have been, you know what? If I'd have got kicked out of this one, looking back on it.
Yeah. Right. All right. Well, Jake, anybody you want to give a thank you out to?
Just thanks to my teammates for helping out for the grid, and a special thanks to Nenad for doing the paints. He's actually leaving the team, so hope things go well with him. And to Roman for sponsoring me the JRT app. That was very good of him, so I appreciate that. And just, a big hi to everyone out there watching. And thanks to you, Rudy, and MaxSpeedTV, of course.
Well, thank you, sir.
And to Scott.
I love the paint job on the car.
No worries.
Of course, looks a little damaged right now, but I love the paint job.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right.
I got into you, Jake. Sorry about that, man.
No, it's these things happen, mate. That's racing. I've got no. So congratulations on your win, mate. So no, it's good job.
I appreciate it, man.
My luck, absolutely not very good this season.
Oh, we still got 15 races to go.
Yeah, Yeah, see if I can finish an oval race for a change.
All right, buddy. Well, good job on your podium, man.
All right, looking at the results here, folks. Scott Brinson coming home with the win. Michael Jeans grabbing second. Jake Fox leading the most laps tonight, 35 laps, and he will finish. Those were the only 3 leaders we had all night right there. You can see Scott led 10, Michael Jeans led 10, and Jake Fox led 35. So that's a great job. Mark Walker coming in 4th, Ernie Ludwig 5th, Paul Crumry 6th. Michael the King Lawler in 7th, Kevin O'Brien's 8th, and Nate Siefker 9th. Brad Truax didn't start the race, so congratulations to all them guys. And I'm trying to, I still got to figure this out. Okay, again, congratulations to our winner here tonight, Scott Brinson, and he walks away with the win. So congrats to him. For Top Fuel Racing and MaxSpeedTV, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.